Guys, these are your cards for Tuesday, December 17th, 2019. I'm just going to move the tripod over a little bit. As many as you know, I do the Instagram live first, and then I come on and do YouTube. And then that's posted to Facebook and Twitter. And I had some technical difficulties today, so it was posted a little later. I do apologize. We had a major windstorm here. My recycling bin blew into the ditch and was full of water, and I was so ticked because I had to go down there and fish all my recycling out, take all the water out of it, and it didn't get picked up. I was so ticked. Ugh, it's just not a good start to the day, but it's okay. Make, lemonade out of lemons. So Tuesday is very much cutting through the BS. We have the High Priestess with messages. She's bringing you messages, and she's a very strong woman. With the King of Swords, Spirit is saying be on the lookout, suspicious behavior, suspicious actions. I'm getting a gentleman coming into some of your life he has some issues with liquor. I don't know if he does this out of fun or if this is where he tries to get over his frustrations or if he just likes to overindulge. He doesn't do this all the time, but when he gets drunk, he's really abrasive about it. He's a lot to deal with, aggressively drunk. Some of us are, when I pulled this card, it said, is this an illusion? So because we have this person stubbornly concentrating on the Three of Cups, and we have this cup in front of us, and we're in this illusion that we don't want to see it. This is an opportunity that might be missed. This may be a love that you're not seeing. You keep asking for love, and Spirit's like, it's right in front of you, but you fail to see it because you're being stubborn. The last card we have is the Seven of Swords. Nobody gets away with the Seven of Swords. Absolutely nobody. They've gotten away with so much already. They're so greedy. They don't even concentrate how much they've already taken away. They're looking back on what else they can. What more can they steal from us? What more can they try to put the wool over our eyes? And when they try to go back for this, they're going to be revealed. They're not going to get away with this. We had this card last week, I believe, as well. From Astrological Answers, they're on IG. I follow them. They're also on Facebook. An amazing page. I love them, absolutely. We start the week off with the moon in Leo and the sun in Sagittarius. Double fire. So a lot of us that do healing work have been feeling that our gifts are heightened. When you add fire into any of your gifts, it just enhances the energy, enhances your you're in touch more, like your gift of sight, your gift of hearing during the teaching hours. Dreams are heightened. You're getting crystal clear messages in dreams. This is all because of this fiery. This is all work. This all plays into the Enchanted Forest that we pulled, the Weaver card. He is not a dragon, but he's a weaver. He's magical. He sits there and he's offering you more tools. Maybe he's offering heightened sight, heightened hearing. And he's saying those that are basically, as JJ said it perfectly, what do they call false prophets? There's someone that is trying to pass as quote unquote as a clairvoyant, and she is ripping people off, and she's not even giving them a proper reading. She's just doing it to make quick money, and it's quite disgusting. So it's like she's being flagged as a scammer, which I appreciate because it's like, she gives a bad name to a lot of us. So I'm glad that's being taken care of. So Spirit is also saying with the King of Swords is take back your power when I pulled this card. So if there's someone's trying to stifle you, someone's trying to suppress you, they're saying speak up and speak your truth because we don't want to enter 2020 like this. So with the High Priestess, I love how, I don't know if this is supposed to be her shoes or design, but it's like a moon. Like the moon is very a strong influence with her. The High Priestess is a reminder that you don't know everything in a situation. It is possible that someone is withholding information from you or that you not have been given all the facts. So don't be quick to judge. Make sure Spirit is warning you to have all your facts. Dot your I's, cross your T's. I believe this also came in with the Enchanted Forest deck yesterday. You are seeing this card, which is to get to the truth of the matter. The High Priestess is very spiritual, but not bogged down by fantasy. She deals with facts, but she may not have them all at this time. So a lot of people ask for what they call quote-unquote receipts. So they want to see screenshots of conversations. They want to see photos. They want to hear voice clips. They want to see everything. They want to be 99.9% sure that they have all the facts before they make this decision, which I do not blame people nowadays, because anyone can sit there and put anything out, on the internet and say it's fact, and it's not. She deals with facts, but you may not have them all at this time. This is not an action card, but a passive, mulling it over card. You may have, and you may have the answers within. So I'm being told this might be a situation where there is a friend of yours that is being cheated on. You know this for a fact. You go to her and she ends up cutting off your friendship. This has happened to me so many times in my life, because when I have a friend, I love you to the bitter end. It's kind of like a marriage and a friendship, but I'm not like a marriage where you're mine. I'm just, kind of. And it's like, I'm very loyal and protective of my friends. So when I see that she's being hurt, we go to her. But it's like nowadays you have to have facts. You have to have, like I said, you have to have video clips, video, pictures. Like, you basically have to have the whole 100 yards without a shadow of a doubt. It's like you have to be a lawyer. If you're not willing to put all that effort in, then just keep your mouth shut, because she ain't opening to listening to it. Don't be taken aback if he comes without a huge hug. Oh, sorry. I'm going on to the King of Swords. I thought I was still on the High Priestess. But it's just like, make sure you have your facts. Make sure you know. I have a feeling he's hitting on you as a female. I'm feeling female energy. Her boyfriend is hitting on you. You go to her about it, and she basically shuts all that down. It says big F you to everything and doesn't care. So maybe this is a reason why this happened, and universe is splitting you up at this time. If it was meant to be, she will come back around. Just know that she is quickly to cut ties with you. Remember, don't forget that. She's so quick to cut ties with you. You want to choose to be friends with her? Don't put your eggs all in one basket with this one. The King of Swords. So this is where they were saying that take back your power came in from Spirit. When the King of Swords arrives in your reading, it could mean that you have an interaction with a lawyer or police officer, or just someone else in authority today. I have a feeling he's hitting on someone. I don't know, you kind of are standoffish because you're like, what did I do wrong? But it's actually because they're going to ask you out on a date. I actually read for someone about this. Be careful about speeding today. This card also sometimes says that a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius is about to make an appearance in your day. So that's air signs. The King of Swords is not a bad guy. He's very intelligent. This is where I was talking about this abrasive drinker, But it's like the High Priestess. Have all your facts. Just because you hear he's X, Y, and Z, maybe sit down with him. Maybe this is, he does this to numb the pain, it looks like. I don't know. But he is known for his drinking. So that is anyone that has dealt with someone with addiction. It is an ongoing battle. It is a lifelong kind of burden. And it's a roller coaster. And if you're not willing to put that time and energy in, then I would not bother. Has very high integrity and also seeking the truth. If you have a problem with him, then your authenticity may need to go into check. So he's going to see how authentic you are to him. Don't be taken aback if he comes without a hug. He means well. He just doesn't know how to show it at the same way as everyone else. So he keeps his feelings to himself. Very poker face, keeping things to himself. He's been hurt a lot. He comes with a lot of damaged baggage. And I don't mean that in a hurtful way. I mean that he's been hurt a lot. He's just looking for someone to love him. His heart has been broken quite a few times. So if you're willing to put that work in and love on him really hard and just give him that love and security he's seeking, maybe this is something for you. So the Four of Cups is our next card. So he is stubbornly only concentrating on the three options in front of him, not even seeing the fourth option, like an illusion. It's just oblivious to it. The message of the Four of Cups, and with that one is this an illusion? So maybe you're taken aback. Maybe when this gentleman comes in, you think this is too good to be true. Is this an illusion? Is this even real? The message of the Four of Cups is a reminder that things aren't always as they seem, and we are looking around us for the obvious opportunities that are there. The opportunities may not be directly in front of you, directly in front of us, where we most inclined to look, but this certainly does not negate the possibilities or presence. So I'm having someone look to the right. So look to your right. Like with the card, he's not even looking anywhere. The card is on, it is on his right. So it's like, look to your right. Sometimes, however, we go through our lives expecting things to be a certain way or turn out to a certain way. Like the man is staring at the Three of Cups before him stubbornly. Sometimes our aspirations are realized in the form of a fourth cup, offered in a place where we cannot immediately see it. So it's just like, with me, this is like love. This is someone you've looked over, or it's someone that's directly in front of you. Maybe you are just so caught up in your day-to-day that you don't catch on to the cues that he's hitting on you. He makes comments and you don't hear them. So just be mindful of those. This is a week of love. So, keep it open to that. This is the message of the card. Focusing too much on our expectations rather than our reality will close us off to opportunities that could yield abundance. If this card appears in your day, the message is cross your arms and open your mind to possibilities and situations at hand. Chances are that the answer is around you, but you will only be able to seize the day if you open your eyes to the full picture and not just what is in front of you. So, like, it's on his right hand, the cup. So it's like, turn to the right. Is there something there that you're missing? Because immediately Spirit was showing me to turn to the right. So the Seven of Swords, we had this card last week. This is someone that is pulling the wool over our eyes. This is someone trying to get away with something. I'm seeing mail fraud. So someone has maybe stolen your ID. Maybe they're using your address instead of their own. They are trying to steal your identity for a job, I'm hearing. So just be open to that. The Seven of Swords offers of the symbolisms we need to have a deception card in the tarot deck. This card will pull. Sorry. This is a card you pull if you are feeling that someone around you is trying to get away with something. So if your intuition is telling you something is off about this person, more than likely it is. I feel that this person is trying to get something from you. I don't know if this is your identity or, like I said, because I saw mail, I was seeing mail. So I don't know if this is someone that has stolen your information. I don't know what this is, but be very wary. Don't leave your things out where they can be taken. Don't be so forthcoming with revealing your personal information. We got that with the Game of Thrones on Thursday. Watching what we're posting, watching what we're saying. It isn't being entirely truthful with you. In the relationship, it could mean another person is involved or that the individual is questioning. In question is simply not being straight with you. There isn't going to be straight with you for a long time, anytime soon. I was seeing going town to town. Spirit is saying going town to town. So it seems like they move a lot. That they're doing this a lot. They take advantage of so many people. When they know that they're basically their goose is cooked, they have to go. They move somewhere else. At work, it could be an office politics situation where someone has gotten away with something, or office politics behind your back, or things that of this nature. Someone speaking ill of you to management so you won't get your Christmas bonus, or they're trying to get your position. At any rate, disappointment as disappointing as this card can be to see in a reading, this deception is usually short-lived. So because they can't get away with it, it's just the spirit of karma. This is the universe. They're saying even though this MFer has gotten away with so much, they're so greedy to go back for more, then whatever happens to them is going to basically stab them in the butt. Instead of biting him in the butt, it's going to stab him in the butt. The light is going to be shined on this situation. We have the sun coming up behind him. So it's like the light will be shined onto this situation, and this one's going to be revealed of the piece of garbage that he really is. I get strong feminine energy with this. A deceptive female. Nobody is able to carry away 7 swords and get away with it. So although the party may feel smug about at this time because they got that poop eating grin on their face, it is about to blow up in their faces. This card often appears when we have an intuition that something isn't quite right about something. and serves as a good validation to be on the watch for deceptive or avoidance behavior. This 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 is the tarot's way of pointing out to you someone shady in the midst. So maybe I feel this is a third party situation. I feel that they befriended someone, or this is someone close to them, and they went, someone that wants to take you down has befriended someone, or this is a friend of theirs, and they're using them to get to you. They're trying to get information out of you because they know that you're a bleeding heart, that you want to fix situations. So they sent this person to you, try to get information out of you so they can use it against you. Spirit is warning you, stop, like the Game of Thrones cards, it warned us last Thursday. Don't be so willing to put your information out there and trust in this person. Because it's like they know that you're on guard and they're waiting till your guard is down and they're going to strike. And if it's you, be careful, because this is a very short-lived smug grin. They're going to get caught. They're going to be revealed. I don't know how, but they will be. Career transition. We began this a lot. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So maybe you're doing 2 jobs and you're hoping one will work out, and then that's what's going to happen. The one that you really put your heart and soul into is going to work out. Gifts from God, especially with the double fire in the sky, gifts are heightened. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Always count your blessings. Always be grateful. I always tell everybody all of this. Always be grateful for your blessings, no matter how big or small. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heaven. So with the weaver, he breathed the fire onto the crystal, and it ignited the magic in the wand. So it's like it's hiding your chakras. This is why dreams are being so vivid. This is why messages are coming in so clearly. Why the tools that you use if you are a healer, the gift of sight, the gift of hearing, message that download to you during the teaching hours, your cards. When you go to pick a tarot deck to pull from, it's like certain ones speak to you, and it's like, no, pull from this one, because there's something there maybe you need to hear as well. It may not, you pull daily cards, and you're doing this for all your fans that follow you, but there may be also hidden messages behind there for you. Look at the bigger picture. So don't be stubborn and keep your arms crossed and not see, just concentrate on this 3 situations. They're saying there's something in front of you you're missing. I love how when the cards play into each other. A personal issue reaches resolution. So this may be someone you have an issue with, which is the Cancer, and it comes to a resolution. Or you are the Cancer and you have a hardened shell and you're very sensitive. We had that yesterday, that we're very sensitive. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So when we're talking about the Scorpio, they, their words are like they're stingers. It stings you, but it's like also work through your fears. When something fears you and it's not a situation that you're going to get hurt out of, you're going to learn from it. We learn through our fears, and it's like you're going to learn something out of the situation, not to be so fearful. What do you need to release? So as we're going into a new 2020 year, what do you need to release? What friendships do you need to release? What do you want to let go in 2020 moving forward? Maybe there's bad habits you want to release. There's friendships you want to release. It just make your load on you just less. So these are your cards for Tuesday, December 17th, 2019. Fiery energy this week. It's going to be an excellent week for love again, because we had that with Thursday and Friday with engagements, moving in. Very strong love power going on right now. The magic of Christmas is in the air. The holidays is in the air. So be open. Like the 4 of Cups. It's like, don't be stubborn and only concentrate on, these 3 maybe opportunities to date these people and the most obvious choices in front of you. I'm getting a lot of love through these cards. So have a blessed Tuesday. We'll see you for Wednesday's pick a card. Have a blessed evening.